everyone, and welcome back to Season 1 of my Let's Play series. You have joined Episode 11, where I have somehow just been able to capture a ghast in a cursed lasso. I'll get into that a little bit more here in just a minute when I hopefully get back to my mining base. Right. Now that we are back home, let's take a minute and I'll explain what's been going on between episodes. I started off simple enough. I started working on wrapping my drawer system all the way around. I don't think I'm going to wrap it completely around. I'll probably just do it around these three walls. But in order to do that, we needed to make some oak trim. And the oak trim, let me see here. I was trying to find out what to do with these gas tiers. And it looks like it's a little beyond the stuff I'm able to make right now. I'll have to get into some other mines. It looks like there's a lot of stuff I'm going to be able to do with these gas tiers. But anyway, what I'm going to need to do is we'll need some of our wood. And we come over to a crafting table, and if we look up trim, we can see that it's going to need 5 of the oak wood planks and 4 sticks, and that'll give us 4 pieces of oak trim, which I've already placed down. And basically what that does is it lets me access these drawers with the drawer controller. Instead of using drawers here where I wouldn't be able to access what's inside of them, the trim just acts as kind of like a placeholder, because it doesn't really make sense to have drawers if you can't access them. And then one of the other things I did between episodes was, I don't know if you guys remember when I died and I lost almost all of those experience levels, I went ahead and crafted an experience obelisk, and I'll explain how that works, or at least how we craft it. See, to get started with it, we need one of these experience rods, which needs an energetic alloy, which we can make in the alloy smelter with redstone, gold, and glowstone dust. Let's see. Then after you craft that, you'll need a little bit more solarium, and one of these machine chassis that we've already made. We'll need iron bars, iron ingots, and a basic capacitor for that. And once you make it, you'll be able to empty your experience into here. While I was mining in the nether, and let me tell you, I've been doing quite a bit of mining in the nether. In fact, this is partly why I need to get our new sorting system up and running, because that was an overflow chest, which is now completely full. I have almost completely filled up our main crafting chest down here. I did craft myself a tinker's bow. I was tired of getting shot. I don't have any arrows right now, but we can work on that later. But while I was mining in the nether, I came across a nether fortress where I ran into some wither skeletons. And I just wanted to show you what they drop is drops of evil. These things here, drop of evil from extra utilities 2. And if you take that and combine it with a golden lasso, which you may notice I have a bat in there, and we'll get to that in just a minute. But basically, since I was able to craft this cursed lasso, I knew I needed to catch a ghast in there, and I'll show you why. We're going to be able to craft a very cool item called an angel ring. For that, I'm going to need any 2 pieces of glass, some gold, the cursed lasso with a ghast in it, and a golden lasso with a bat. And we will also need one of these resonating redstone crystals. Those you should be getting if you're mining redstone. You should have already come across these. If you haven't, they're simple enough to craft. You just need a glass cutter, which is 3 iron ingots and a stick. And you can use that to cut an ender pearl into 8 of those ender shards. Now there's a few different kinds of angel rings. I generally either like to go with the one with the leather here. It gives us these cool looking wings. There's another one with some wings that we'll do with charcoal and a piece of coal. Let me see if I have any wood, because I think I will want to go ahead and craft the one with those black looking wings here. Let me see if I have some wood over here I can... No, I think I've got all my wood in our storage building now. Yeah, there we go. I'm going to need to smelt one of those. I don't think I have any charcoal, which is why I'm grabbing this stuff. I think I'm going to need to smelt up a piece of charcoal here pretty quick. Let me just throw this in here. There's some energetic alloy. I'll talk about that here in a minute. I'm going to put this back into all smelting mode. And there's my charcoal. I think I can just snatch a piece of coal out of there. Yep, I sure can. And let's see. Oh, I need a little bit of gold. Don't have any gold on me. That's all right. We can run right over here. I think I got some gold in here, just a little bit. We need 4 pieces. And here is a crafting table. So let's try that again. And here's our angel ring. Angel ring is really cool. It's going to let us fly. It just needs to be in your inventory. And you may notice that I'm kind of hovering there for a second, but I'm not really flying. That may seem like it's a problem. The angel ring is supposed to let us fly, but it's not. And if you look really close there, you can see it uses 32 GP to fly. What is GP? Well, GP is grid power. And we are going to need to find a way to generate some GP. So let's see what we can do to make some GP. There's several things here. A dragon egg mill, which we would need dragon eggs from the Ender Dragon for, which we can only get from defeating the Ender Dragon. We're nowhere near that. Fire mill gives 2 GP when placed over fire. Well, that's interesting. A lava mill gives 2 GP when adjacent to lava. A lunar panel will give 1 GP. See what that takes. That's going to take lunar reactive dust, which we get out of a resonator. Now let's look and see what else. We can do this manual mill. There's some solar panels. There's also water mills. I can tell you I do generally like to go with the water mills. However, to get the water mills, we're going to need some polished stone, and there's that resonator again. So let's just see what we need to make a resonator. We're going to need a block of coal, a little bit of redstone, some iron, and another one of those resonating redstone crystals. So let's get our stuff together. We need a resonating redstone crystal. And let's see what else we needed to make that polished stone. For that, we're going to need some stone bricks in a crafting table, and that will give us our polished stone. So let's see here. Do I have any? And I think I've got all of our blocks over here in our storage building again. And I am going to be working relatively soon on getting a real base going over here. So let's see, here's some cobblestone. We'll just grab 10 or 12 of those. There we go. And we're going to need to cook this into some stone. Yeah, I see you there, buddy. So let's get this in our smelter. I did craft a double layer capacitor, so let's take a look at that real quick. Double layer capacitor. That was some of that energetic alloy, a little bit of crushed coal, and 2 basic capacitors. Excuse me. Which we should already know how to make those. Those are those gold nuggets, which keep popping up just by the way. A little bit of redstone and a copper ingot. And then we needed some crushed coal, which I got from our sag mill, and some energetic alloy, which I think we've talked about a little bit, redstone, gold, and glowstone in a smelter, in an alloy smelter. And that gave me my double layer capacitor, which is also why you saw a couple of those energetic alloys. And then one other thing that I did craft are some of these enhanced energy conduits. And normally I just go with the regular ones to start off with, but we were doing so well with our resource collection that I decided that when we start building our new base, we're just going to go ahead and start off with the enhanced energy conduits, since these resources weren't really a problem for us. But just in case, let me go ahead and show you the standard conduits, or the tier 1 conduits here, energy conduit. Those are crafted with conductive iron, and you can get that with redstone and iron in a smelter, alloy smelter. So let's see if our, yep, here's our stone. So we should be able to get our stone bricks, and then our stone bricks we're going to craft up again just like that to get our polished stone. So let's take another look at that resonator. Block of coal, iron, we've got one of those already. The block of coal is going to be 9, so let's take, let's borrow 9 from there. Let's make our block of coal. And then we'll need, what is that, 5 iron ingots. Well, let's take a nap real quick. And welcome back to the daytime again. I believe we need some iron. Let's grab a little bit of iron. Oh, that was nice of him. Where'd that Enderman go? Is he hiding from me? I think he's hiding from me. Oh, I see you, sneaky creeper. Got him. All right. So we've got our iron. And we get to keep those lassos, by the way. I just didn't need to take them out of there right then. So let's see if we can't get our resonator. And it says I'm missing some redstone. Of course, I forgot to grab it. So let's head back in here. Grab a little bit of our redstone. There we go. Now we have a resonator. And let's see where a good spot for this is going to be. I think probably right there is good. The resonator doesn't need any power. Or at least not RF power. It is going to need some GP, though, like we just talked about, for it to run. And as I believe we've already talked about, I want to make this polished stone into some stone burnt so we can get those water mills going. Let's see where that water mill ran off to. There it is. It needs some stone burnt, which is this stuff, the polished stone in a resonator. But guess what? The resonator needs 8 GP to run. So, what I have discovered is that one of the best ways to generate GP is to start off with some solar panels. And we're going to need at least 8 of them, and they're crafted in groups of 3s. So, basically what that means is we're going to need to craft at least 3 sets of them to get what we need there. So let's see, we're going to need a little bit of this lapis. I think I got the rest of that stuff I need in there. And we need 1, 2, at least 3 of those. Put that back, we'll hang on to that stuff for a little bit. And let's go find a nice little place for these. I think right up here is probably going to be good. That'll work for now. So what we should see now, since it's daytime, those solar panels are solar, of course, so they're only going to work in the daytime. But that should give us enough GP. You can see the GP is running now. And just as a note of caution, unlike RF machines that might slow down, or maybe one of them won't work if you start running out of power, when it comes to GP, if you run out of GP, all of the machines that run on GP will stop functioning. So while that stuff is cooking up, let's go grab a little bit more stone, because I'm going to want a fair number of these, because remember, we need at least 32 GP, and we're only doing about 9 right now. So let's grab, let's go ahead and get a whole stack or two of cobble. And we will head back over here to our alloy smelter. And we can go ahead and get this cooked up. And one of the things I love about the alloy smelter is it's only going to cook the stone. It's not going to try to smelt the cobblestone together, but I can kind of load this up. You know, if I had a third stack, I could put it over there. And it's going to continue to cook all of that cobblestone for me. Which I just think is pretty nifty, pretty handy. So we're going to get a fair amount of the stone burnt cooked up, because I'm going to want to make a fair number of these water mills. And for that, we're going to need a couple of these redstone gears, which is 4 redstone torches around some wood planks. I believe we have some redstone torches hanging out here. And let's go ahead and get some planks. That'll give us 4 of those. And that first round is only going to give me 6. I'm going to need at least 2 of these so I can put one of them up. See how much I've got there. That's quite a bit. That ought to get us started. Oh, you know what? I forgot to craft these into the item I need to put in there. More derps. I can only hope you guys find my derps amusing. There we go. Now those should go in there just fine. And I'm going to just go ahead and cook all of those up. See, I think I can start stashing some of this stuff away. Hang on to that for a minute. Do I have room for the nether rack? I have room for some of it. Not all of it's going to go in there, I don't think. Most of it. I think all the nether rack went in there. I'm not going to be able to put anything else in there now, though. We can put that away. Put that away. I think I've got sulfur in here, so that'll probably go in there. I may have to stash some of this stuff in here for now. I know I'm getting a little hungry. Just a little bit. Check on our stone. Let's see, I need at least 12 of these. There we go. I think I got 13 of them. That's all right. So let's see if I did this right. We should have 2 of these. And we do. Well, let me see where a good place is to put these down. Because there's some tricky little things about these water mills that I want to be able to show you guys. And I built just enough to get started. This is going to give me just enough to where I'm going to... Do I have my bucket on me? I don't. Let's just craft another bucket real quick. Not sure what I did with my bucket. And I think I heard an Enderman. Matter of fact, there's 2 of them. I think they're underground. No, that's better than where they can mess with me. So let's get a little bit of water. And I think what I'm going to want to do, let's see if I have any of my tools on me. I do. Here's a shovel. Don't remember what I did with my excavator. I may have left it in my tool chest, honestly. Oops. Well, that was unintentional. That's just some of the fun we can have. More derping around. Let me see. I tried messing around with a crossbow. I haven't quite figured out how to work with the crossbow yet. Yeah, I may have accidentally just tossed it. That's all right. We can always make another excavator later. I don't actually need to have it right this second. The shovel will do just fine. Let's just clear a little spot into here real quick. It has been my experience with GP production that it is worldwide. You know, so it doesn't really matter where you put this. You're going to have access to your GP pretty much wherever you are in the world. Let me see. I'm going to want one of my water mills here. See here. I think I may have cleared a little bit too much. And I'm going to do this a very specific way so that it's kind of easy for me to show you guys how we need to do this. And basically what you want is you want running water. You can see here how I'm generating a total of 14 GP. And that is because this side is getting running water and that side is getting running water. And those are the strong running waters. Now I'm hoping that it will be just a simple matter of I can put this water in the opposite corner, I'm hoping. And we'll be able to bring this all the way up to 16. Yes. So there is 16 GP. And that is basically because we have a strong running water source on all four sides of this. So I'm going to do something very similar right over here. And as we make more of these, I will do a little better design. I just wanted enough to get us started here. So let's go grab another bucket of water. And we'll do the exact same thing to this one. And now, you can see there we have 32 GP. We're still cooking some stoneburn. Still cooking up some stoneburn. That's why that... Oh, I must have knocked down... I did. I knocked down my ender lilies. Ah, wonderful. At least I caught them before they despawned. Clean fun for everybody. So once this is done, and we've only got a few more to go, once that is done, that should give us the 32 GP that we need. What I'm going to do, though, is since those solar panels only work at night, I'm going to go ahead and take our last resonating redstone crystal, and I'm going to make a couple more of these redstone gears. I'll probably need to make some more redstone, so let's take a nap. Not because I need more of the sticks, but because I need to run over to my storage building, which I don't really want to do in the dark. And there's some sneaky creepers over there, illustrating why I do not like running around at night. And we'll get a little bit more wood. Come over here and let's make some more sticks real quick. And we should be able to make our redstone torches. There we go. We need some oak planks, which I had remembered moments ago that I actually kept wood-related materials up here. I would not have had to run over there. And we're going to need 2 of those again. I would make more, but I've only got 1 of those. I guess I could, we could make a couple more, as I've got the stuff to make. Let's go ahead and make all of those, because I should be able to make that glass cutter here. We may need to come up here with a stick. There we go. That should be our glass cutter. Did I forget something? Iron ingots. Oh, I don't have the recipe right. There we go. That's why. I knew I had the right materials. There's that. And now I have enough redstone. I think I can get away with doing it this way. There we go. Now we've got a total of 9 of those. We can put this stuff back. Let's see, we should be able to make 4 of these now, I think, or at least 2 more. There we go. Still light outside. I've always wanted to try this. I've never really tried it before. I think I've got enough dirt, though, on me. I'll be able to try this. We're going to clear some of this dirt out. There we go. And I think this will work. Now, again, this is just going to be temporary. This is mainly so I can show you guys. Normally, I wouldn't do this quite like this. Normally, I'm going to wait until I have enough to do the little pattern I like to do. But mainly, that has more to do with the fact that I usually play on a server. Let's see. I don't think that's going to hurt our apple tree any. Should be able to build another little... There we go. Need 1 more piece of dirt. Fortunately, it's just everywhere. And I'll go ahead and take 1 more piece of dirt. Polish that off. So let's go ahead and take our 2 new water mills. Pop them down right there. I can fly now. I can fly now because it's daylight. And we are producing just a little bit more GP than we need at 41. But again, I'm more concerned with the nighttime and only having just enough GP. I've discovered you want a little bit more. You really do. You want just a little bit more GP than what it takes to run. Which is also why that one's generating 16 now. So we're up to 57 thanks to a total of 3 functioning water mills and 9 solar panels. And now we're up to 73. So I should have no problem being able to fly around now. And I'm going to be able to fly in the nether. I'm going to be able to fly in the end. I'm going to be able to fly pretty much anywhere that I want. And that is awesome. Completely and totally awesome. What do you think of that? There are other ways to fly. There's a few other things you can do. I believe that the dark steel armor set has a way to help you fly with some additional components to it. There's a number of other things. There is something in Britannia also. I don't remember what it is. But there is something in Britannia that will let you fly. But for me, I really like having the angel ring. It is not a bauble. It will not go in your bauble slot. It just needs to stay in your inventory, though. Wow. So, that was crazy. That was crazy. I really wish you guys could have seen that fight, but man, it was everything I could do just to remember to start recording once that fight started at all. That was crazy. I mean, I chased that guy around for quite some time, trying to get him captured in that lasso. But wow, I think it is just about time to wrap up the episode. We didn't get a whole terrible lot done today, but what we were able to get done, I can't stress enough how important that is. So I think between this episode and the next one, I am going to work on getting some more of those watermills crafted up, just because I'd like to have a nice little set of them done. I'm going to want, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I'm just going to want a couple more of them. Just a couple more, and I'll show you guys how I really like to set it up. And again, mainly I set it up this way because I do like to play on servers. But again, I do think this is going to wrap up episode 11. Thanks for stopping by, and take care.